In today's video, we're gonna have a look at an amazing UFO footage captured quite recently in Montreal, Canada by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Jean-Michel Tanak. After seeing this video, I had some genuine questions and I hope to find some answers from some of you. But before we get into the footage, I would ask you to please gently hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new uploads. With that being said, let's jump into the video. There does seem to be a good deal of evidence that our moon is currently occupied. It appears there are people that are either living on or inside it. Let's start with what we know about the moon. Here are my top 3 facts. One face of the moon is always facing Earth. We know very little about the backside of the moon. The average distance to the moon from the planet is 238,000 miles, or roughly 384,000 kilometers. Temperatures on the moon can range from 243 Fahrenheit in the day to minus 272 Fahrenheit at night. Now let's read what some astronauts themselves had to say on the matter. Astronaut Scott Carpenter said, "At no time when the astronauts were in space were they alone. There was a constant surveillance by UFOs." Major Gordon Cooper said, "I believe these extraterrestrial vehicles and their crews are visiting this planet from other planets. For many years, I have lived with a secret, in a secrecy imposed on all specialists in astronautics. I can now reveal that every day in the USA, our radar instruments capture objects of forms and compositions unknown to us. And there are thousands of witness reports and quantity of documents to prove this, but nobody wants to make them public." The most famous astronaut of them all, Neil Armstrong, told his superiors on Earth there were 2 objects watching them near where they had landed on the moon. These objects were large and were situated on the far side of the landing module. My purpose in listing these astronauts and others, and their main comments on the subject, was to add to the overall body of evidence to support the idea the moon is occupied by someone other than us. The last manned Apollo mission to the moon took place in 1972, just 3 years after the first humans landed for the first time on our celestial neighbor. And that was it. Suddenly, not only America, but everyone seemed to have lost interest in the moon. And just as suddenly, last year, NASA officials announced they were going back to the moon, but they were going there to stay this time. And this will be done by the year 2024. Just 4 months after that announcement, a fellow YouTuber captured on camera activity on the lunar surface, when technically no one should be there. So guys, what do you think? Get in the comment section and let's talk about it. Thanks for watching.